Highest court has made it easier for New Yorkers and all other Americans to buy a gun and carry it wherever they go. The Supreme Court overturning a New York state law that required people to have what's known as proper cause to carry a concealed weapon. The conservative majority ruling that law violates the Second Amendment. 40 days since the top shooting, Governor Kathy Hochul said the Supreme Court made people less safe.
Does everyone understand what a concealed weapon means? That you have no forewarning, that someone can hide a weapon on them and go into our subways, go into our grocery stores like stores up in Buffalo, New York, where I'm from, go into a school in Parkland or Uvalde. This could place millions of New Yorkers in harm's way.
The top shooting referenced in defense of the Supreme Court decision. Justice Samuel Alito said New York's gun law did not stop the suspect. He asked if someone would commit a mass shooting if they thought someone had a gun. Officer Aaron Salter shot the top shooting suspect, but he was wearing body armor and shot and killed Salter. Michael Schwartz is live outside the Tops on Jefferson Avenue, still closed almost 6 weeks after that shooting. And Michael, you spoke with one of the victims' relatives today. What did they have to say?
Yeah, well, emotions were high, Leah. Good evening to you. I also spoke to an attorney who laid out details about the ruling. Background checks still need to be passed to buy handguns, but today Governor Hochul calling this 135-page ruling reckless in the wake of the tragedy that unfolded here behind me on Jefferson Avenue now 40 days ago. And now today's decision could lead to loosening restrictions of semi-automatic rifles. Buffalo attorney James Tresmond has been sifting through Thursday's 135-page Supreme Court ruling. Tresmond, who studies constitutional law, says the Supreme Court's decision follows constitutional rights.
There's a freedom of religion. That's for people that would like to go to church. People that want to have a gun should have that right as well.
So is this ruling just going to allow more people to carry a gun everywhere they go?
No, not necessarily. This is a way for people that would like to have a firearm for them to get one without having to show a reason why they want one.
Tresmond tells me Thursday's ruling is huge because it could lead the Supreme Court to prohibit further restrictions placed by New York on other firearms. That could involve legislation signed a few weeks ago by Governor Kathy Hochul, who banned the sale of semi-automatic rifles to anyone under the age of 21. It came 3 weeks after the May 14th mass shooting at Tops on Jefferson Avenue that killed 10 people, including Geraldine Talley. Her son Mark tells me he feels today's ruling is a step backwards.
And if the Supreme Court thinks that if I had a 45 on me and could be John Wayne and try to shoot the foot coming in with another gun or semi-automatic rifle, that just shows how stupid and out of touch the Supreme Court is.
Mark says he's not surprised by this decision.
It's hard to be shocked by stuff you expect to happen. It looks like just life's one big game, one big play, and we're just all the actors playing in it.
Now, attorney James Tresmond told me that this ruling is now the new law. He said he and his firm plan to sue New York over that brief semi-automatic rifle ban in the coming days. For now, live in Buffalo, Michael Schwartz, 7 News.